Hi, my name is Mary Spender and you are watching Tuesday Talks. And in this week's episode, I'm going to show you the craziest pedal I own. Tuesday Talks. This video is sponsored by Reverb's Black Friday sale. If you don't know what Reverb is already, it's the world's largest marketplace for musicians. You can find millions of pieces of gear there, from new to used to vintage, boutique, weird and wonderful, guitars, amps, pedals, basically anything that you want. And it's not just limited to guitarists either. Reverb does offer buyer and seller protection, and they do have a customer service team that works around the clock. I've actually been to the office and I've seen for myself. They're just there to answer any queries. The Reverb Black Friday sale is now on with deals on over 100,000 listings, and they are giving you the chance to basically earn either £15, $15, €15, and giving you that to spend if you use the link in the description to sign up. The deal doesn't stop at Black Friday. Instead, it runs until the 31st of December 2018, so happy browsing. I've had this pedal in my collection since January. I acquired it at NAMM and met Matthew of Alexander Pedals, and honestly, this is probably like the most unlikely pedal for you to ever see me use. Now, this year has been a journey. Actually, the past 2 years have been a real serious journey for me, exploring guitar equipment, figuring out what works for me as a performer on stage, and then also what works in the studio. And this is definitely something that I would keep in this room because it's insane, but in a good way. It's described as a spectrum sequencer. I'm just going to run you through some of the features and really show you how weird and wacky this pedal is. And yes, it is not something that you would use every day, but does that really matter? This might just be some literal colour, and I also love the fact that they actually spell colour correctly. Some colour to your studio recordings. Maybe there just might be one sound that sparks a new song or composition. And for some of my friends in instrumental bands, I feel like this could be very, very useful, as well as people who aren't guitarists. Like if you are really into synths and that whole world, this might be something that it's just so small and it's just so compact into a normal pedal shape that you could take it anywhere and come up with weird and wacky things. Andrew and Rachel, I'm kind of thinking of you guys. I feel like you'd actually be able to make something insane using this pedal. But anyway, all the Neo series pedals have a selection of presets, so that is what I'm going to run through. And this does have a USB out, but I'm not going to touch that. I'm literally plugged just straight into my Focusrite Claret. I'm not going through the amplifier. I'm wearing in-ear monitors because this pedal is so uncontrollable. When I have put it through my orange rocker, I think I've upset the neighbours. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will be able to hear it up close and personal in my ears. So as I said, there are presets. You can use an expression pedal if you really want, or MIDI. But let's just go over the controls first. So when it's actually switched on, so that's off, that is on. The rate controls the speed of the sequencer. It may also be set by tapping the left foot switch. So that is, you can see that's now changing the color. That's pretty self-explanatory, and I might just set that to something slightly normal. Steps controls the number of steps in the sequence, and it's set from 2 to 8. The mix controls the master mix between the affected sound and direct signal. Lag, which can be found on the bottom right, controls the smoothness or filtering of the step sequence counter. So at a lower setting, the sequenced effects will jump from one value to the next. But if you crank it all the way up, then the sequenced effects will slide from one setting to another. So if I actually set high lag, high rate, it will cause a weird effect. So it never really reaches its destination. So there is one extremely important button that helps change the parameters of this whole pedal, and this is the select here. So if I tap it, you can see it chooses it chooses a different effect. So the first one that we have tried out so far is the sequenced pitch shifter. This effect can create harmonies or pitch shifts with any interval from 1 octave down to 1 octave up. The pitch and tone of the effect signal can both be sequenced. Then we have mod. This effect is a sequenced digital time modulation. The delay time ranges from 0 to 300 milliseconds, and both the delay time and feedback can be sequenced. I'm totally out of my depth with this pedal. Now it switches to red, FLT. This is a sequenced resonant filter. So as you can hear, that sound is probably really useful. This is a low-pass filter with high levels of resonance. I actually really like that setting. And I think if you use the mix in the right way so that you still have some dry signal, that could be quite atmospheric. Then we switch to the tremolo. The tremolo rate and waveform can both be sequenced. Because the waveforms aren't shown visually, it might take some exploration, but I think we're figuring that out. This pedal needs a lot of time with it. You don't just want to take it on stage and expect it to do controlled things. This is definitely a journey. The next setting is exactly what I heard for the first time when I plugged this pedal in, and it was quite alarming, and it's the sequenced synth oscillator. So With this one, I just don't think you even need to play your instrument. I think if you just wanted an oscillator sound and you just wanted this sort of siren effect, then just let it do its job. And that is exactly why I am DIing this pedal and not running it through my amp, because otherwise my neighbours would literally kill me. So beware of that setting. So the final thing that can be chosen by the select button is this setting, PWM. This is a synthesized octave effect. Yeah, I could use that in a song. Oh my god. This pedal is just simply insane, isn't it? Like, I definitely want to know what you might use it for in the comments below. Go and check out the other pedals from Alexander. They have not sponsored this video. Instead, Reverb have made it possible. So go and check out their Black Friday sale. This pedal, it brings me a lot of joy. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Maybe you will hear some of these sounds in some new music coming soon, because I think it's really, really fun, and that's what it's all about. Thank you for watching Tuesday Talks, and see you soon.